Hey y'all, what's good? What's up? Welcome back to 7 Days of Daily Growth with Nay. I hope you guys are doing fine, well, swell, awesome, all that good stuff. It's Wednesday. Let's journal about it. And I'm excited. I think this is the first journal prompt of the month. I think. So I'm super excited. Let me see. Yep, this is the first journal prompt of the month. We ended last month with the journal prompt, and then this is the first journal prompt of the month. So let's hop right into it. I'm really trying to slow down on my talking. As we step into this first full week of September, journal about some of the things that you want to have started or accomplished before this month is over. So again, just repeating that thing of seeing it, that vision, you first gotta imagine it. And I feel like imagination and journaling goes great hand in hand because you get that time to really think, especially a guided journal. But even when you're just free writing, therapeutic journaling, you get to see everything up here and then it goes written down. So it's like you get that vision, like you think on the question and you're like, okay, bet. So you're already seeing it and then you're writing it down, which I believe just makes it that more real. It could be any and as many things as you would like to journal about. And again, I just want to remind y'all, even if you don't journal, write it in your notes. And if you don't write it in your notes, well, at least again, think about it. Think on the question and really envision it. Even if you're not writing it down, even if that's not for you, just seeing it can be enough for some people to go after it, It's literally just whatever works for you, but I feel like that imagination, because sometimes we forget things. So to be able to sit there and imagine something and then journal about it, write it down, you have it forever, just in case. Just like I was saying, I don't know, yesterday or the other day, you're able to go back to it. Or maybe last week. When you journal, you're able to go back, and see. In times where you need motivation or you're feeling lost or you're not aligned with, your vision, you go back and you remember your reasons why. You remember exactly where you want to go, where you're supposed to be going. Y'all, it's crazy because I'm reading my next part and I'm like, duh. I didn't say what I just said last week or another time. I literally wrote it when I was preparing for this. And I guess I remembered everything I said and wanted to say it, but I'm going to read it anyway. So my philosophy about journaling would be going ahead and thinking about and writing out the things you want to happen for you makes it real and keeps you on your toes when it comes to actually putting in that work. It is also good to have something to refer back to when you're feeling lost or unmotivated. So literally what I just said, and that's why I kind of picked up on it because I know I said it, but yeah. So I just wanted to just give y'all that little philosophy. That's to me what kind of makes journaling important, especially when it comes to your goals and what you want in life. Write it down. Write it down if that's for you. So at first I was when I first read it again, when I was about to journal, answer the question, I'm like, I was like, I can go ahead and skip the first part because there's nothing that I want to get started on. I have so much going on, nothing. I'm not starting nothing this month, cancel everything. But once I started to think on the question, I kind of started to feel the urges of, wanting to live my life more and, wanting to be more adventurous. So I said, I want to have and genuinely be present and enjoying myself, whether I'm having a night out or doing more of the adventurous things that I've been wanting to do. So basically this month, I want to start being fully present in the moments where I am out having fun or, it's some things that I want to start doing. I'm going to give you an example in a second, but I just want to start being fully aware when I'm just surrounded by other people and when I'm actually out doing things. I feel like when you're out having fun and when you're out doing adventurous things, it's important to be fully present because then it makes the experience that much more worth it. And it truly makes you feel like you're living life, like you're living your life. You're truly in the moment. You're truly happy and enjoying it. So I know sometimes I struggle with being fully present in the moments, in certain moments. So basically, like anytime this month that I go out or that I do something like outside of my home, I'm going to be fully aware and fully present of the moments that I'm in. So just being mindful, you know, to live life, live your life, focus on what you're doing, enjoy it. You know, like I just picture myself, like I'm not gonna lie, I picture myself like with my hands out, like just letting my hair down and dancing and just enjoying myself, like living my life. Like I want to do things and be fully present and really be happy in those moments. Like nothing else, nothing distracting me, nothing else got my attention. Like I'm full blown living the moment, living my moments, you know, because a lot of times I'm here. And a lot of times I'm in solitude. And a lot of times I'm working on stuff and homework and going to actual work. So the times when you do get to enjoy yourself, truly enjoy them. So within the next 2 weeks, I plan to, you know, be outside of the house doing things, you know, going out, enjoying myself. You know, I got to get that balance back. I kind of, by the time I go back out, I would say I probably have spent most of my time in the house. So, you know, it's been good. It's been great. I've been learning a lot about myself. And, you know, the biggest thing that I've learned was that, you know, again, when I'm lonely or when I'm bored, because that's really the only two things that's kind of been like hitting me as I've been in my solitude. And it's just that to just really start feeling your time and doing stuff that makes you happy, you know, fill myself up around here, like just do what I have to do around here, whatever that looks like for me in the moments, you know, just be fully aware while I'm here, be fully present in the things that I'm doing here and that I'm focusing on here. And so now, you know, it's time to get that balance back. It's time for me to go outside. It's time for me to, you know, enjoy myself. And I know that's coming up, you know, where I'm about to go out and do things. And so I want to already have my mindset trained on the fact that, you know, I want to start being fully present in the moments that I share with other people or even with myself. Like if I take myself out on a date, like just really just enjoy that, you know, not be on my phone, not be distracted by anything, just really just living life. Because, you know, I thought about it and, you know, sometimes we equate living life to, you know, actually being free. You know, no chains, nothing is bounding us, you know, we live how we want to live, we don't got to answer to nobody. But also, you have to practice that in the now, like where you are now. And so practicing that is being aware and present in the things that you do now, the little things that you do now. Because when you're in that moment and when you're fully present, you actually feel the freest when you're doing stuff. You know, you feel good, you feel joy, you're happy, you know, you're free in that moment to live, to be. So even in the little things, just live in the moment because, you know, that's preparing you to when you're actually going to be able to just live. And it's going to be like, so it's just like you get that practice, like this is what it's going to feel like when I just am able to be completely free. So enjoy it when you can be free. Enjoy the times when you can be free. So it's like, this is like, it's not prison, but my solitude is just where I'm by myself and it's not really, it's not like it's not like fun, but you know, I'm caring for myself and I'm building myself up and I'm actually working on things, you know. So it's that time where, you know, it's not all fun and games. It's like, you know, I'm good, I'm happy, I enjoy what I do, but it's not like you know, I'm hard at work. I'm hard at work at what I'm doing as well as healing myself. So, you know, them times when you do get to go out and have fun, be free, you know. Get a taste of what that feels like because soon it's going to always feel like that. So it's good to, you know. So I want to start doing that this month. And one of the things that I want to start that I've been, I don't know, I think I mentioned it before, but me and my friends are trying to go horseback riding. Whenever the lady called me back, she's not answering the phone now. But she's the only one that I want to try because hers just sounded a little more appealing, but I guess I'm going to have to like look around. I don't know. Hopefully she called me back though, because my, you know, my mind and heart is set on something. It's just like, you know how your mouth set on a certain food and then you get to the place or to the drive-thru and they say that they out of it, they don't got it no more. That'd be crazy, right? Like, what? One thing I want to get started this month is the horseback riding lessons. So I had asked her about them when I was trying to figure out the prices and stuff for me and my friends to go on a horseback riding trail, and she offers other things with it. So, you know, and I was talking to her and I was like, because I love horses and I've been wanting to ride horses for like ever, and I have not rode a horse yet. But I don't know. I just always saw myself riding a horse. So I want to see what that'd be like. And, you know, I just think they are so beautiful. Like, I just feel like when you ride one, it's like, I feel like people that ride them, I feel like it's a feeling of freedom. Like, I equate, when I swing on a swing, I feel like really free. So I like to do things that make me feel like free, like a breath of fresh air. Like, if I had to choose, I love things that allow me to go off into this other world, you know, like I'm riding a horse, I'm swinging a swing, but I'm not really there. Like, my mind has went, like, it's blissful. I done went to another place where I feel so free, you know, in my mind. And so I feel like that's the feelings that riding a horse gives you. And so in doing that and trying to get me and my friends something set up, I decided right then and there, I was like, God, I want to do horse riding lessons. And so I asked her about them, and, you know, I like her rates and how they do things. So I think after we do all of that, I'm going to go ahead and get started, because we're trying to do it this month, and that's why I added this part in it, because that's something I want to start this month. I don't know if I'm going to get started on lessons this month, but I'm going to go ahead and sign up for them and get registered and get ready, however. And so I'm very excited. And I think it's also good because I want a horse on my land whenever I get a house. I also want my kids to know how to ride horses. I want them to have a horse. If they want one, I'm not going to force it, but I'm going to already have one, and then they'll get to decide. Hopefully my kids are into stuff like that and they will want one, and we'll get them like ponies and horses or whatever. But yes, you know, so then I'll know how to ride one, so I can teach them, and I won't have to pay for lessons because I know how to ride a horse. And I can teach them myself. So, you know, I'm excited to be trying to start that. Hopefully she called me back. If not, I just have to shop around and figure something else out. But I'm excited. I've made up my mind. You know, it's what I want to do. And I can't wait to learn. I'm really excited. But I'm learning that, you know, we have to be trusting of the world that we live in. And it's kind of hard. So, you know, with that being said, we can't like be scared of animals either. And like, I tend to be a little jumpy when it comes to certain animals. So, you know, I want to like actually not be afraid and build a connection and, you know, really just enjoy learning how to ride a horse. So I'm excited. So lastly, but definitely not least, y'all, I got this out of Publix. And I only got it because I have not seen a bottle like this big. And I was like, I'm only getting it because of this size. Like, how cool is it? Like, this is cute. It's cute. I think it's cute. It's big as ever. Like, when I go on my walk, I'm definitely not taking this bottle. This bottle, like, bigger than me, like, for real. So, I talked about what I wanted to start. And now I'm going to tell you guys what I want to accomplish. It's tailored to you. So when I ask you guys this question, tailor it to you. If there's nothing that you want to start because you already got, you know, stuff going on and you already good, that doesn't apply to you, you know. If you want to start stuff, that applies to you. It gets you to get thinking about what you want. If you do not have anything that will be accomplished this month, don't worry about it. You know already that something isn't going to get done until November, December, you know, you wouldn't journal about that. But if you know, like, you got a couple of things that you plan to have accomplished by the end of September, that's what you write about. Only write about what's relevant. You know what I'm saying? Only think about what's relevant because you're seeing it done. You're seeing it already started. And then you started, you know? So for me, I want to have, I keep saying I will have a project number 1 done by the end of September. It will be accomplished. Every time I think about it, y'all, only because I'm almost done with it, with project number 1. And even when I was writing this, and even right now, y'all, I get very, like I'm a crybaby, so I'm very emotional. Like, even I was just watching TV right then, and I'm about to cry. But writing about this project, like in that moment and even in this moment, thinking about it, y'all, it gets me very emotional because, you know, you think about all the work you put into something and to be almost at the finish line and to know you're gonna get it done, you're not gonna give up, that brings about a different type of feeling, because you just, again, you think about everything that was put into it and you look at where you are with it now, and you're setting a date on it basically to finish it up, to get it done, and you're knowing like this is the time where, because I've set a lot of dates, but I'm knowing like right now, like this is the time that I'm gonna have it done, because I'm literally so close, and I put it into my daily goals, and I've actually been working on it, and I see where I'm at, and I know that, you know, if I stick to that goal that I set of, you know, working on it twice, I said daily right then, but knowing that I work on it twice a week, and, you know, just having it all like locked in, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have this goal completed, this project done. It's like, you know, I'm already feeling the feeling of, you know, being ecstatic, because like, so I wrote, it's not yet time. It's not that time. Almost time. Not right now. About that time. Kevin Gates, he might not have said that way, but that's basically what he said. But it is not yet time to share this next chapter that is coming up in my life, because it's still being written and worked on. So, you know, me and God still writing this chapter. We still writing this next chapter. We don't know, but he's still working on me, and we still working on the chapter, you know. So, you know, I am the chapter, so he's still working on me. It's all still being worked on. This next chapter in my life, I don't, you know what's going to happen. I can't share it because it's literally being written like right now. Like he's still writing. And so I said, soon I'll be able to share it and put out there this next chapter, you know. When I think about this crazy tail dream of mine, and knowing that after this month, I'll be one step closer, gives me this wonderful feeling. At times I can't believe it, and at others, I know that this is truly what I was created to do. What I wrote next was a little extra for not only myself, but definitely for you guys to hear and to know that this is nothing but the truth. To have a dream and follow it takes heart, it takes courage, it takes love, it takes passion, it takes work, and it takes time. But when it comes to me, but I know it's going to be worth it. I'm not everybody else. Some people give up. Some people lay down and stay down. Not once have I given up on what I'm going after since I've been going after it. Again, I know it's going to be worth it. That's how much I believe in myself and in my dreams, but most importantly, God. For me, this month, it's time to go ahead and, you know, already see project number 1 ready, accomplished, ready to go. You know, and it's something I have to see, because I've been pushing it back, you know, not really taking my time, but just, you know, having to try to balance out a whole bunch of other stuff. And, you know, so I had to make it a priority again. And so, you know, I have been making it a priority. And again, as I've been making it a priority for the last 2 weeks, I have also been able to see where I am at with it. And so I was able to see over the weekend, I think this past Saturday was the last time that I touched on it. I was able to see that this month was the month. And I immediately was like real happy. Like, yeah, it was like, because I'm like, if I keep going at the rate that I set the goal, you know, it'll be ready. It'll be, you know, accomplished. The part that I want to have accomplished, because, you know, I still have a kind of long ways to go, but I'll be able to definitely get things started, you know. I'll be able to open the door and walk in and see what's on the other side once I accomplish this personal goal, this dream. Not personal goal, but this dream. Just to know and to see, y'all, I am ready. And I say that it gets me emotional because, again, like I said, it took heart, it took courage, it took passion, creativity, pain as well. And it's still taking all these things, patience, and it takes hard work. It takes me putting in the work, you know, to actually accomplish it in the end. For me to actually get the true, real end result that I desire, that I want for me, you know, as well as for others. Definitely for others. Cannot forget for others. I had to put in that work. And, you know, when I realized, when I was at a point where I'm like, you know, I'm lacking, you know, this is not, you know, didn't give up, but, you know, I was not prioritizing it. And so I was able to prioritize it. And now, you know, I'm in a place where this month is that time. That is why that was the particular thing that I chose to speak on, because that's literally the only thing right now that, you know, I see being accomplished by the end of September for myself. Besides, you know, continuing to heal and get closer to God. Other than that, you know, that's the big thing for me, and I can't wait. So, and it's a huge part of my journey, my destiny. You know, it's my dream. It's my dream at, you know, how old was I? Wait, 23, 24? 24. Although it's a dream that just came to me, I think a year ago, 2 years ago. I think a year. I think it's only been a year. Almost a year. Yeah, it's been almost a year. So, you know, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I'm not putting doubt nowhere near what I want for myself, what I want to happen. And so, you know, I just keep working hard. I just keep going. And I just keep doing what I have to do for me, you know, in order to help others and, you know, give back and just continue to do my part in this world. And I'm more than thankful to be doing it. Like, I love everything that I have going on, like, in my life, you know, love my journey. I love to see the difference. You know, I love to see the change. I love to see the growth. So this month, I really just want to start living in my moments. I want to, you know, start getting in the groove of doing things that I really want to do, such as learning how to horseback ride, learning how to swim, you know, other things, traveling more. Like, I want to get started on, you know, getting used to doing things like that. And then, of course, I want to go ahead and have project number 1 accomplished, done, finished, and ready to go, you know. So I'm very excited for my month. You know, this month I'm just staying down, staying out the way. That's kind of been my theme as I ended last week and came into this week. Just doing what I have to do, focusing on my little bubble, focusing on what's in my little bubble. Like, I just intend to do what I have to do, you know, nothing more, nothing less. I got stuff to do that I want to truly do. These are the things that I love to do. This is what I want to see happen for myself. And, you know, God forbid, you know, I get to do it all. I get to see it, and it all happens, you know. I get to see my children enjoy it, you know. So I'm just excited to just work hard and, you know, stay focused, stay down. And I hope the same for you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to heal yourself. Keep going. Keep loving. Keep shining your light. Keep healing. You know, keep weeding out the bad stuff. Keep just being you, being positive. Keep setting goals. Keep pursuing your dreams. Keep figuring out what it is that you want to do. What is your purpose? You know, what did God put you here to do? What is your service to others? You don't always have to think big. Like, you can think big without thinking big. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can have a bigger picture without trying to have the whole world. That's all I have for you guys today. The journal prompt will be in the description box. I hope you guys take the time out to journal, or to write in your notes, or to just simply think about it. And then, you know, definitely get to work. Start new things, or finish up things that needs to be finished this month. Just get it done and just enjoy yourself. Make sure you're doing stuff that you love to do. Like, I feel like that's the purpose. The purpose is love. So love what you do, love people, you know. Y'all be safe. I hope you guys' Wednesday has been a great one, a blessed one. I love you guys. Be patient, be kind, be humble, be gentle, show compassion, You are love. Love is within you. So show that love. Shine your light. Shine your light. Be yourself. Stay true to yourself. Nobody else can be you, and you should not want to be anybody else. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Comparison steals your joy. Be you. Love who you are. You are beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. I love you guys from my heart to yours.